So today we're covering Pacific Grove, California on the beautiful Monterey Bay of the central coast of California. Now, this is a location which is dear to my heart. I used to live there as well. And if you know where it's in a beautiful spot in between San Francisco and Los Angeles. It's probably about an hour's drive from Silicon Valley, more or less, depending on where you are and how much traffic you're experiencing. But great location, great place. You've got the Asilomar State Campgrounds. I'll put some of the links below of the fun places that I enjoyed when I was there and I still enjoy when I visit. So you've got Lovers Point, the Monterey Bay Aquarium nearby. So much to do. The downtown area is fantastic. Restaurants and food are great too. So let's get into our report for today. So enough of my selling Pacific Grove, but it is part of selling the Central Coast, I guess. But give me a call if you see anything you like here. I'd be happy to meet up with you. We'll go tour the house and maybe even grab a bite at one of my favorite places nearby. Anyway, getting back to our report here. The market report for Pacific Grove, we have 121 homes for sale at the moment, and that's a little bit down from this time last month. Even though we're seeing a little higher inventory, we are seeing a good selling volume. So we're still in a seller's market for Pacific Grove, and new to the market in the last month, we've had 29 homes. So this is why I say it's still sort of a seller's market, because we are stacking up a little bit of inventory. That's a few more homes on the market than we had this time a month ago. Days on market, we've got about 54 days on the market is the average time to sell your home if you were to put your home on the market. That's about what a seller is seeing based on what is being sold. And on the market averages, we see the average home price of homes available at the moment is 1.8 million. We'll take a look at a couple of them that have just come on and to kind of give you a feel of what's some of the low price ranges and some of the high price ranges in Pacific Grove as well. Now, we have had a little bit of negotiating happening. We've had 14 price reductions that are available on homes that have been on the market for some time that have reduced their price. So that's not as many as we had about a month ago, but we are seeing a few reductions still. The average price per square foot, what does it cost to live in Pacific Grove? It's about $1,088 a square foot is the average there. So this is telling us, we're having some average homes sell at this 1.8 million mark. And then the average sold price, now this is the actual homes that have sold, had 20 home sales in the last month. And that's down a little bit from this time a month ago, but we are still seeing some very good activity. So the average sold price has been $1,723,000. So really good number there. It is a softening number, so it's a little lower than it was a month ago, but not by much, just about 5% reduction there. But the sold to listed ratio, you can see we've had 20 homes sell versus the 29 homes that have come on the market in the last month that we mentioned earlier. So that's a 65% decrease over this time last month. So we are seeing a slowdown in the number of homes that are selling on the market. So we are seeing some of that. Now let's take a look at homes for sale in Pacific Grove. Here are a couple of recent listings. I'm going to highlight these because I think this one is a good value at $879,000. Now, for some people, this might sound insane, but for Pacific Grove, anything under $1 million is rare and very good opportunity. I don't think this one's going to last very long. This is 132 19th Street. You can see a few photos of it here. It's a smaller unit. It's listed by Dave Lucas of Coldwell Banker. Thank you, Dave. This is all through MLS and Zillow. You can see these as well. But nonetheless, this is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath home, 900 square feet, $879,000, under $1 million. I do want to note that some homes in PG are a little older. So they are listed and registered as historical. So this one has received some of those designations. So you want to keep an eye out on that. So it's registered as a historic house with the Coastal Commission zone. So there are some benefits to that. Give me a call if you need to know some more on that as well. So let's get back to the report. Another home I wanted to highlight was this one at 709 Hunabro. Now this gives you a real good idea of what the average home will sell for in PG. So if you're local, you know that we call it PG or Pacific Grove. So that's good to know too. If you're moving into the area. So here's 709 Hunabro. This one here is, again, a really good value. You're just a few blocks from the water. It's about the average, it's close to the average price point for living in Pacific Grove, but you are near the water, great location. And you can see here, it's got a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, $1.4 million price point on it, and it's 1,640 square feet. Now, a couple of sold listings, Ripple Avenue just sold for 1.5, and Shell Avenue, 1124 Shell, sold for 1,945,000. So if you're keeping an eye on the market and you've been watching these, you know that they're now gone. You can always click view more on these to view more of the listings that are for sale if you do download this report. And I do update the report daily, by the way. And I'll never sell your information or spam it. So it's just for you to use this information to keep updated on the market. So most expensive home on the market right now is this one here at 224 16th. Now, it's a little unique. It's not really a home. It's actually a group of homes. There are 6 homes here for that $6 million price point. But as we saw with the other one on 448 Junipero, that little one, each home could be $1 million. So you've got 6 homes for $6 million here. That's Courtney Stanley from Sotheby's has this listed. It's 8 bedrooms total, 7 bathrooms, but you've got 4 1-bedroom, 1-bath cottages and a single family residence. So really makes it a really nice unit. But there are a total of 6 houses, 7 units making up the entire section there of homes. So really nice location. And again, they're asking $6 million for this one. Okay, so that's our report for today. I hope you enjoyed that. If you do download the report, be sure to stay current. You can get monthly updates for you. Just hit that subscribe and it'll send this to you once a month without spamming you and keep you posted on the market. You can also click the chat with me button at the bottom. Once you get the report and reach out to me at any moment, it'll also contain my phone number at the top, and you can email me as well. So anything, it's a useful tool if you are moving to Pacific Grove to use and keep appraised of what's going on. I hope you enjoyed that, and we want to thank you all for watching the video to its completion. Be sure to hit the like button if you did enjoy it, but we really appreciate you joining us and open to any comments or feedback that you have as well.